What's up, everybody? Michael Phoenix here, founder of the magazine. I know the intro is getting old and boring. Anyway, on the streets of the east side of Allentown, over by Deerfield High School. Quick follow-up review on Journey from the East by Touchstone Theater. Live outdoor theater, which is on the Greenway over in Bethlehem. It's the path between 3rd and 4th on the south side. Okay, if you go over there via New Street, go park the vehicle, walk up towards 4th. When you see the path, hang a left, go to the pavilion and the stage. Can't miss it. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing a follow-up, there's actually two parts to the story here. Okay. Opening weekend, I stayed at the pavilion and the main stage. Okay. Well, at some point in the opening, you had the option of getting on a bus. On one of 3 buses. Regular school buses, okay? So this time, to get the full experience, I got on the bus. I'll tell you what. I'm 44 years old. I'm telling you right now. The strange, the screwed up, the paranormal, if that doesn't happen in my life, I freak out. Okay? I have covered, I don't even want to think about how many events, bands, etc., people I've interviewed since I started this whole thing as a blog. All right. Journey from the East is the single most unique, different, and just overall wildest thing I have ever experienced in 44 years living on the face of this planet. All right. Now I'm going to hit it from the other side. I'm not going to give away any details here. But you want to talk about creating a truly immersive, almost literal other reality, to the point where, just give you a quick idea, all right? When you get on the bus, it's literally, you become a part of this production. When you get on the bus, you literally say, okay, I want to be in this production, literally. So what they do is they take you on a short tour of the south side of Bethlehem. And the immersive part is you actually feel like you're on a tour bus, literally. The actors portrayed it so their roles on both ends, on both sides, and both parts of the storyline so perfectly that you forget that you're in Bethlehem. Okay? As I was walking back with the crowd and the storyline progressed, I felt like I was an actual pilgrim in ancient China walking several hundred miles, even though it was only a few blocks. I actually had to look around at the buildings. It's like, okay, which reality is the true one here? Is it the one that I'm seeing, or is it the one they're creating? I mean, you want to talk about out of everything I've experienced, out of everything I've reviewed, out of all the articles I've done, you want to talk about something that is literally off my charts in every single aspect? Journey from the East is off my charts. Okay? I have a hard time describing it, the experience. And trust me, I can meet a vampire, a god, a goddess, a devil, all at one time, have a great conversation with them. Oh, throw in a ghost and a wraith while you're at it. Interview them, and it wouldn't be a problem. Literally. But Journey from the East, it's just literally the immersive factor in this thing on both sides. It's just like, holy shit. Un-effing real and believable. No joke. Okay? The way it was written, the props, the acting, everything off the charts with me. And I'm not even a fan of live theater. Okay? So, it's just, wow. And here's something else to give you for you. This time I got there, first time I got there and literally didn't even know it started. I'm there and I'm like, okay, this is the spot. I can tell by the crowd, I can tell by the stage what's going on. Well, today, this time I wanted to get there early to get a feel for as they were setting up and everything. The closer it got to the start of the show, again, you didn't even realize it started. Okay? I can actually feel the tension in my shoulders, like, come on. When are you gonna start? When are you gonna get this thing started? Alright? Literally. Even tension in my shoulders as to the anticipation and excitement level on seeing this performance again and experiencing this performance again. That only ever happened really one other time, and that was when I had Chris Front Row Dead Center, Chris Daughtry Music Fest 2012. Only other time I can remember that happening. Now, here's something else. Here's another point that I have to make. Will somebody in the production, somebody write the story of where part of it's based in the West, kicks you back to the days of frontiers. Someone, please finish that story. Honestly, I'm begging. Okay, I want to know what happens after they come back to modern times. Okay, again, this should give you a clue as to how excellent the level that this was written and performed at. And also, two other quick points and and then I'm done, I promise. I'm also an author. Alright? Used to love to read all the time. Do when I have the chance now. I love a fantastic story. I've played video games just because the story's in it. Screw the game, get me to the next part of the story. That's the type of person I am. At the end of this story, at the end of the show, the performance rather, I want more. I want part 2 or part 3 or whatever. I'm dying to find out what happens after the last words were spoken. Okay? So again, another great idea of to how well this thing was done. It left me, this is 8 hours afterwards and I'm still, okay, what happened to this character? What happened to that character? What happened to the overall theme of it? And the last point I want to make, in Journey from the East, you can take a lot of this performance, look at our world and society, realize how screwed up things really are in certain areas, and wonder why certain things still exist in 2015. off my charts. Literally, I cannot give this a high enough rating. This is just literally off the scale. Performance, writing, props, every aspect of Journey from the East was pulled off. Literally, if I ever experienced a flawless performance in my life, this is about as close to it as I may ever see in my life. So, to everyone involved at Touchstone Theater, everyone involved, thank you for the chance to experience something like that for the first time in my life. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for the support. Unfortunately, they only had 2 weekends for this, and you pretty much needed 2 shows to experience both sides of the story and get the whole thing. But check out Touchstone Theater they're on the south side of Bethlehem. Definitely check them out if you're in the area. Check out one of the shows. I was actually in the theater one time a couple of years ago. Beautiful, beautiful theater. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine. Thank you so much for all your support. Take care. And here in the Lehigh Valley, and in the Northeast, we got blasted with end of April. And yes, it's back to winter, but it's warming up. Enjoy spring and stay safe. If you're in the area, you never know. Might see me around.